give you a moment. Yeah, good morning once again. And in fact, this is time for us to understand each other. As part of this examination, we, as Dr. Sridevi has rightly mentioned, that this is an opportunity for everyone to meet each other. On the other hand, on behalf of Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technologies, English Language Communication Skills Lab, and its team, English, popularly known as Team for its Sacrifices. And we are ready to invite you here on the interesting academic platform named ELCS Lab, which offers various courses. We've got an important course named English for Job Seekers as the part of end of the journey. And in fact, ours is a little interesting platform which brings out its own interesting story in the name of a journey that begins from 1-1, ends at 3-1. But you know, we are always one together. To say that this is a journey, we strongly believe in the journey's process. It is not the end product, or it is not the beginning of the journey, but we strongly believe in how this journey leaves an indelible impression in the name of learning as a curve. So as part of the English Language Communication Skills Laboratory, our job was quite easy, just if we give away the nuances of English language. But on the other hand, we always feel it as a pleasure exercise and typical difficulty in understanding the original feelings of individuals. That's why Team English is popular for its sacrifices. And in fact, it's not that easy to immediately mention the communication is interlinked with several emotions of individuals. Purely as we hail from humanities as a department, we strongly believe in humanity is something, a kind of an interesting exercise to put in for practice. So keeping this interesting background, though people say that it is a volatile background, but it is interesting. When we were talking about ethics, values, humanities, here and there, people are feeling that it is most easily breakable areas. Still, ELCS Lab at Lendi, through its team of English, which seriously puts into practice of developing student friends, understanding the value of the learning by doing. So as part of this 1-to-1, 3-1 journey, in the first semester, we allow students to understand what is happening. And in the second semester, we allow them to get themselves scanned, and then also they'll be put into practice of speech skill. And when it comes to the third semester, we'll allow them to slowly understand what is needed for employability as a skill. And finally, the last semester, the one that now these third years are practicing, third years electronics and communication engineering batch is there with you. And this batch has put in an effort for an important course named English for Job Seekers. As part of this course, for that matter, any other course, which spread across 16 weeks, the first 6 to 8 weeks, we put them into practice. We also allow them to get themselves trained under our whims and fancies of the teachers planning. And next 8 weeks we'll put before them to exhibit their talents to get themselves evaluated. At the end of the whole journey, we offer them an opportunity like this in meeting someone whom they do not know. Basically, an external examination in any of the language laboratory is in vogue only just to carry out the examination and then give away marks and going out. And that too, it is with same department teacher or from a teacher from some other department and who is known to them, basically. Whereas when it comes to this, since the job course, the very title of the coursework is English for Job Seekers. So the job seekers FIR is something very strange. And they can meet people all of a sudden. In an interview panel also, they do not know who is coming to interview them. Taking that interesting background, we started requesting many of these strange faces. I mean, you are not strange, in fact. You are unique, in fact, in the part. Dr. Sridevi and Madam Sandhya, both of them are unique in their nature because there is a rich world outside, who have time. In fact, you have put in an effort in giving us an hour's time. So we wanted to make the students of ours should really mock the real-time environment. Though it is a mock interview kind of a thing, we wanted to make you all, make them really experience the real-time situation. Anyway, in the mainstream, in their job interview, they face a stranger. Why can't they face now itself? And anyway, they can get ready to be encountered with the questions. Why can't they get encountered now with the same question pattern? So based on this, we have come across having this kind of a model. Since 21st century and NEP 2020 is seriously expecting this kind of a new methodology of learning, teaching method to be implemented in the practical laboratories like this. So we also have preferred taking this kind of a modern tool use of meeting virtually and also bringing people from different parts. Maybe on this board today, we have only our state teachers only as examiners, but in other rooms, we have got an international teacher and then not only a teacher, even someone from industry, someone from banking, someone from society, someone from social service are also taking part in this examination. So this is what a little interesting background behind this examination process. Since Team English is named for its sacrifices, we never have felt that it is a pain for us. Even if it is a little painful for the examiners, you please throw that pain on us. We are there to help you. There is always in each slot a support examiner for you. At any point in time you require some help, you will be free in taking that help from them. And going further with this examination, there is a slide shared before you. The whole examination is divided into typically 3 parts. The first part is about introductions. That is one now we are doing. And in fact, being the host, as you have given me the opportunity to host the session, I have given you a clear picture of what introduction is all about. And I've given you a background of this examination. And similarly, in the first half an hour, we are putting an effort, bringing rooms together, and then we also give you an opportunity to introduce each other. And after that, we also can get assigned after the end of the first half an hour to a breakout room. So with this, I'll be silent, and I request slot 1 from Madam Revati, who is quite young, energetic as a teacher for us. And in fact, she finished her MA just a couple of years ago, and who has put in very good effort into teaching young kids earlier. And now she has started 6 months ago to teach language and other skills at our language laboratory. Madam Revati, you are welcome to introduce yourself along with your student friends.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So, hello everyone, all the dignitaries who are present on this distant screen. So, very good morning. A warm welcome to you all. Hello, Sandhya ma'am and Sridevi ma'am. So, I hope I am audible to everyone.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes.
You're audible and you're pretty much visible along with your batch of students.
Thank you, sir.
Ma'am, very good morning.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
morning,
Very
Revathi.
good. So, here I feel very happy to having this platform, so which is created by Hari sir. So I first of all I'd like to thank our Hari sir. So this lab is all brainchild of Hari sir. So we call it as a brainchild of Hari sir. So sir created such a wonderful platform not only for the students and also for the teachers to learn. So we are following that learning by doing method. So we know our student friends are enjoying and also utilizing this platform very much. And also this, especially this course, English for Job Seekers, so is very essential for the younger students as they are in towards the final year. So they have to attend for a interview, right? So to present themselves in front of the interviewer, there is a lot of practice. So this practice and this lab course gives them a lot of chances to practice. So this is very helpful. So already Hari sir provided his wonderful words about this course. I hope you all understood. And also instead of listening my words, so I just ask my student friends to share their experience. So I hope you may allow them to share their experience. So here we have two students. So let them introduce their experience. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
pretty much. You are even
Very
visible well.
okay, sir. A very fine morning to the dignitaries present here. I'm Shweta from 3rd ECB, and today I'm so happy to share my experience during these semesters on behalf of everyone. During the first semester, we have gone through a technique known as observing, which is observed everything in the lab, and we have also passed through a singing activity to learn the flow of the words in a proper manner. And in the second semester, we have gone through a technique called scanning and setting. During this semester, we have tested in every vertical. Likewise, we have tested in the grammar part, vocabulary part, and also in various exam sessions and group discussions and presentations. We put in our efforts to bring out the best in us. And also during the external part, which has got a chance to speak on spot about a topic for just a minute. And also we have got a situation to enact in a telephone conversation too. And now coming to this semester, we just learned that to change our lives from a student to an interviewer, we require a lot of steps and we require a lot of skills. We have many skills, but we need to put in that in a practice to enhance our skill into our talent. That is all done in this semester. So in this semester, it is named as English for Job Seekers. An interview, how we need to present ourselves, how we need to produce proper gestures and all, we have learned in this semester. Now my friend Deepika will continue this.
Thank you. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. And so, may I audible? I'm audible, sir.
Yes, you are. But only one thing, that you're not looking at us. Can you look at us, the camera? Right? Good. Sweta has done. And now you?
In this semester, we have English for job seekers. In the first stage, we have learned about, we have interviewed our seniors, which gave us the great knowledge that how to face an interview and how to present before the recruiters. And in the second stage, we have learned about the vocab skills and written assessment, which just it just increased our grammar skills and how to qualify in the first round of our interviews. And parallelly, we have performed many group discussions, and we have seen a lot of change in it in ourselves, that how from first to last we have changed. Apart from all these, our English lab brought us many challenges for us to inculcate the competitive spirit, like headroom competition for blog writing and spices and youth India challenges, which really which became very sportive to us, and it just inculcated the competitive spirit, and we have learned many things, and we just improved, and we can say that we are ready to face an interview. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving these opportunities.
That's great hearing from both Sweta and Deepika. Deepika? Yep. Um, it's also fine listening from the slot 2, and in fact, slot 1 or slot 1. In fact, I know that you both have enjoyed thoroughly in the laboratory. Not only you and your friends who are looking behind you towards the camera are also having the similar kind of experience, I know. But this is high time for you now to mock your interview. And the simplest way to put it before you, you are going to really take out something very well today. It is something like what you have as spirit in your exam. What skill that you have, you wanted to really sell out before the examiners, right? So thoroughly, definitely you enjoy this session. At the end of the session, you'll also have a lot of good remarks. So with this, shall I ask session 2, slot 2, Madam Shravani, over to you.
Sir. Good morning, Hari sir. And good morning, Dr. Sridevi ma'am, Sandhya ma'am. Really, once extend my heartfelt gratitude for your presence here and immediately accepting the role of external examiner. Really, we take pleasure to see you on this digital platform, madams. And coming to me, I'm Dottimukala Shravani Rama, Assistant Professor of English at Lendi Institution. I have been with Team English for 6 months, but still, I have learned a lot from our inspiring person, Hari sir. Initially, even I was like in a challenging position with this EJS course. But slowly, sir has nurtured us, and really he made first ready to teach students how we have to train them. As we all know that a plant can give good results only if it is nurtured in a proper way. This is how our Hari sir took the role, and he started nurturing our students as well as teachers. And really, I'm thankful to Hari sir. And coming to the students, initially, even they were like in a trouble coming to semester 1. But now slowly they understood what is the key role of job readiness, and they started taking active part in group discussions, case study. They got to know what are the various hurdles they are going to face when they appear for an interview. And slowly they got evaluated by internals. And in this way, they took all our suggestions in a positive way and they started rectifying them. Of course, now external expertise, you will be a guide to light these students out, and at the same time, your feedback and suggestions will remain them and give them a great experience to enrich their skills, and it also helps them for professional development. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to ask the two students who are sitting beside me, Venugopal and Datri Sri, to share their experience with all of us. Over to Venugopal.
So good morning to all the dignitaries present over here. So I am Venugopal of ECE, and I'm very happy to share my experience of during my 4 semesters. So in these 4 semesters, actually, Hari sir have designed this course in a very well letter. So mainly they're focused on 4 objectives. One is observing, scanning, EJS for, English for job seekers 1 and 2. So in this first, when we're in the first semester, we're actually very tense and we don't know. We are not actually very good at our communication skills and vocabulary and all these things. So first we have, they have actually observed what are all your skills. So they have actually observed all your skills. In the second semester, they have actually scanned us, like they have suggested of how to improve answers. At the same time, in the same semester, we are taking part in some competitions that are actually going on outside of the college and our college. So we are able to face some competitions not only in our college, but we are very open to different competitions that are held outside of our college, so that we can able to know how the competition, how should we keep on improving ourselves. So coming to this next semesters, we're actually when we're actually near to our placements, they are actually helping on how to tackle an interview, so that we can build our confidence and the same not only our soft skills and the communication, but how to face the interview very confidently. So I would like to thank Hari sir for designing this course so well. Thank you, sir. So I would like to Gatri continue.
Good morning, one and all. I'm Gatri. Now I'm here to share my experiences in our English laboratory. Since our first year, we have performed many activities like GD, group discussions, jam sessions, PPT presentations, mock interviews, and many more. We have also interacted with our seniors. In this, as my session 2 slot 1 friends have clearly explained about our activities, these helped us to enhance our skills and also boost up our confidence. And I also thank Team English for working with us and encouraged us and also built the courage within us to overcome all the activities and complete these activities with confidence. And I also finally thank Hari sir, the bone marrow of Team English, for creating such a beautiful environment to enhance our confidence. Thank you, sir.
Okay, that's all from slot 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. And we also have had a couple of interesting appreciations. We'll be always grateful for the appreciations that you have left. But on the other hand, we also request, you're all in the safe hands, like how we have in emblem, we can have a couple of hands that we put indicating that you are in safe hands. Now you are going to see the real world shortly in the name of competitive examination, higher education examinations, or a job interview, or for that matter, lives capacity building. So anywhere, I wanted you to really put the experience that you had here to face the real-time challenge and then also to come out of the hiccup. So thank you so much. And now I request Madam Sandhya to introduce herself. And thanks, Madam Sandhya, who has put in her effort just through a little WhatsApp that we have shared to register themselves for being an examiner. She has come forward. And also she was reminding me of that we had a very good time in one of the workshops that we offered for teachers across world that time. And there were around 548 teachers who took part in it. And then we all enjoyed around 4 or 5 days, where Sandhya ma'am was also one such kind of interesting personalities participated there. So we request you, ma'am, to introduce yourself.
Thank you, sir. I'm highly honored to be part of this program, especially from Lendi. Whenever I see something from Lendi, I would be like, I would be enthralled to take part in this. But due to some hectic schedules, I am unable to participate in all kinds of programs being organized by Lendi. I am Sandhya Aduri, Assistant Professor of English at Government Degree College, Puttu. Earlier, I was working in Government Degree College, Pile, when I joined your webinar. That was kind of FGP, where we had lots of, experiences, especially related to academics. We could see the literature exposure at that time, and while the whole country was grappling with that pandemic, we had a great learning experience at that time, sir. Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Sandhya, who you are from definitely noble background, and then you have come out with a very soft nature. Working in spite of working for a government degree college, you did not take that as a discount, like saying, okay, I have ended up. But I well remember.
No, sir. Actually, I'm a lifelong learner. I would like to follow your footsteps. Actually, whenever
Yes.
I see your face, you always keep that smiling. That gives boost to other participants and even faculty like us.
Yep.
Being a budding lecturer, I'm pursuing my PhD at SV University now, and I have also applied for assistant professors.
That,
Actually, you know quite well about them too.
yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you, sir. Thank you so
We'll be
much. Thank you,
definitely
sir.
accepting your capacity as an examiner over here.
Yeah,
And
yes, sir. And I
to
look forward to be part of more programs like this. And I would like to get some tips for our students from you, especially.
sure,
Actually,
ma'am.
we wish this practical exposure, and we wish this lab should be in our government degree colleges too. Though we have labs, they are not functional.
Yep.
Frankly speaking, they are
I know.
not functional.
I know.
Yeah, sir. Thank you
And
so
in
much.
fact, as Madam Sandhya says, that was the whole country which was under pressure in pandemic. It was in 2020. I well remember May 27th till June 2nd. We all have had wonderful experience. Thanks to Lendi Institute's ELCS lab, which has given me a support in bringing out what all the best that we had by then. We strongly believe in you and I together will make wonderful remark on the earth. So that is what we followed. And in fact, being I'm a normal teacher from a remote corner and where English language doesn't have a lot of scope to grow, from here, I just made a point to everyone across globe, whoever are there in my contact list, to come and join that interesting FDP. It has made worldwide, and I come to know what mistake that I have done all those days, well before Corona. And though I had an opportunity to meet so many of my good friends, I did not really make use of their expertise in the name of exchange of thought. So there we started. One that Ma'am Sandhya was mentioning about it. Since most of the students might not have been aware of it, and you were not there by then in our institute also, the whole world was all of a sudden overnight, 21 March, I well remember, doors were closed all of a sudden in 2020. And it took around 1 month to 1.5 months to understand what is happening in and around us. And in order to meet each other was also a problem by then. We have, based out of the technical support that we have known, we have just made all of us to come together. And in the name of Lendi Institute's FDP, TEO, simple terms, teaching English online, we have made each other to reach each other. And then we also have exchanged a lot of thought. And thanks for your affection and your good points that you have put in for us, ma'am. And we keep growing, learning together. And now this is for Dr. Sridevi, who is a well-known good friend of mine, and we both have grown up in a similar environment. Whatever the problems that I had as a teacher, and whatever the toughness that I had as academician, and how well that I have grown up as a research scholar, Madam Sridevi too joined similar path. Why I wanted to tell all this is because she's a good old friend of mine and who has put in a very interesting effort in bringing out the right research in English language teaching, one side, on the other side, English language literature. We both hailed from Andhra University, especially not sitting side by side, just like this, as people say, net worth, and we had a very good network. We together participated in various conferences. We also have had a lot of discussions here and there in various forums. We both were good friends, and Dr. Sridevi has got a lot of capacity with her. Though she looks just away from me, I look and I exhibit, but she cannot actually look and exhibit. But she is equally respected personality and one of the senior teachers in the fold of Andhra Pradesh English language teaching, working for VR Siddhartha at the heart of Andhra Pradesh, Vijayawada. And I request Ma'am Sridevi to introduce herself.
Thank you so much, Haribabu sir. But I don't think that I deserve that much of outstanding introduction about you.
Yes.
But
You
it's
have,
all
ma'am.
your affection towards the fellow fraternity. Thank you so much, sir. So
And I
please.
think I have already introduced Madam Sridevi,
Yes.
so she was silent. And of course, that is what actually Kalam has also said several times. When you know many things, you are silent. You know, you are vibrant only in the action. Ma'am Sridevi will definitely be in vibrant way in taking forward this session. And now I take the opportunity to share the screen once again to help you all in understanding what is the typical work plan that we have. The first half an hour, it is 11:30 for just 4 minutes. We passed 11:30. And now the first half an hour is open for the joining of the room and also introduction of examiners and introduction of examinees. We have understood now we are all at one room happily knowing each other. This is what generally in any of the job interview that happens. You know, in the very beginning of the job interview, the pre-placement talk that offers and where HR managers would come and then address all of you like this. What is the exam all about? What is the job all about? What is the job description all about? How the job is helpful for you? And what are the skills that they wanted to really look in you? All that will happen. Similarly, in our academic examination also, we have taken this first half an hour is only meant for this interesting introduction to make each other happily knowing each other. Right? And after that, introduction of the folder of resumes. And of course, both the support teachers would have already got the resume folder that is shared on the screen. And from that folder itself, I wanted you all to take your own resume, go gently sitting before computer, share the resume, taking the permission of the examiner, share the resume. You start talking about your resume, about yourself, about your skill, about your selling points, all that you can talk before then, right? The next part is we assign you a breakout room. Into breakout room, you can comfortably go. And the very next 1 hour is the crux of the whole exam, where examiners, examinees, and support examiners, all of you are busy except me being the host. I'll be silent, right? So tell me about yourself, and then that is by a student, and interview by an examiner. Examiner will ask you questions. For this, you have 1 hour's time, and I request both the examiners to have an eye on the time, because you know once we go, we can forget about our time. So see that you are supposed to finish the examination within an hour's time, where you can talk to them and they can talk to you. You can also make an attempt of asking so many other sides of what a job seeker requires all about. At the end, the last half an hour, please reserve it for you, where you can give all the students collectively like this. Once the breakout room is over, the support examiner will arrange the call like this, and there itself you can give away oral remarks and any other support ideas, or you wanted to even comment on the work that we have undertaken, or any lacuna that you have found. If you can share it with us, we'll be making use of it, and then we'll take it forward constructively for the next batches to really shoot that problem out. So this is what actually we wanted from you. And now I'm going to give the breakout rooms for you. And throughout the examination, since it is online, technology hiccups will be always there, and kindly accept here and there any hiccups happen, and at any point in time the support examiners will help you out in taking out this examination on a right path. So now I request support examiners to take the breakout rooms and then also tell me which examiner is to be put into your slot. Madam, Madam Revati, who is the examiner of yours?
Sridevi ma'am.
Okay, I
Dr.
am putting Sridevi ma'am into your room. Yours is
Yes.
session 2, slot 1. Okay, ma'am
Yes.
is going to join you shortly.
Thank
Oh,
you,
I'm
sir.
sorry, I have assigned it session 1, slot 2, but anyway.
Session 2.
Yeah, slot 2, session. Sorry, session 2, slot 1, right?
Yes, sir. Session slot.
Yeah, I have put Sridevi ma'am there directly, and I request Revati ma'am to go in. And I'm
Yes,
going to
sir.
put Sandhya ma'am into slot 2.
Yes, sir.
Right. And I also allow both of you to record the local files. Kindly record there. Shravani ma'am, you get into your slot.